Buffs Nation, I'm back again. I'm having a great time making videos today, a day after we pulled off that big upset, right? It's prime time, baby, and we're just getting started. I'm here to talk about Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. I know this is mathematically impossible, unprecedented, but what about the last 9 months has been typical? Right? Right? Is this possible that we see two teammates share the Heisman Trophy at the end of the year? I'm going to talk about that. First, I want to give a shout out to my friend Martez from Yo Martez Quality Goods. Use SCO Buffs for 10% off your order. He's coming out with amazing clothes. That come on, I gotta make this look better. We got the Colorado Yo Retro Ralphie tee that I helped design with him alongside him. I mean, come on. Doesn't that look freaking awesome? If you want to be wearing what I'm wearing on game day, go ahead and check out his website. We got hats and jerseys coming too. But let's get into it. The performances yesterday were incredible by our star players. Shedeur Sanders, I mean, I've been saying, I think he's a first round draft pick. But I owe Shedeur an apology because he's exceeding my expectations. 510 yards in his debut. Said that this is his career high in passing, and he was playing at, against HBCUs, credit to them. They were able to hold Shedeur Sanders to, less production than this 24th ranked, I think, nationally TCU defense was coming into this matchup. Absolutely carved up the defense. Credit to Sean Lewis. Credit to the coaching staff. He said he felt extremely prepared for this matchup. And he always felt like he knew what TCU was going to do. And we saw that 81% completion percentage, 4 TDs, again, 510 yards. We saw him audibling at the line, making checks, looked totally comfortable. Big shout out to our offensive line on giving him wonderful protection, especially in that fourth quarter. Uh, I'm a loss for words with his performance. And then Travis Hunter, I've never seen anything like this in my life. Y'all let me know if you've seen anything like this in your life. But the man being, the number one receiver and the number one corner, playing 120 so plays, like the fact that he was doing that in 100-degree heat, man, and the interception that he had was absolutely insane, where he's coming off his first man, given a slant, understanding that the ball is going to this running back. The speed, the quickness he has to change direction to then get in front of that ball, full extension, interception. I mean, uh, that's top level stuff. That's elite stuff. We don't win that game. We don't upset without them. Like I was saying, this roster, you're not going to have a perfect roster, uh, after one off season, right? And there's things going into this game that I was saying, there's going to be mistakes made. How are we going to respond from them, right? But the top end talent, our stars, they came to play, and they, alongside the rest of our team, that they responded, they bounced back whenever we were throwing adversity, but our stars made up for, a not perfect roster performance, right? Their performances yesterday were about as close to perfect as you can get. And what's great is that there's still room for them to grow. Shedeur and Travis were, they'll also tell you, like, there are things that they can improve, which is just mind blowing after a performance like that. We even saw Travis Hunter, there was a game of inches. There was a touchdown catch that, if he's just a couple inches over more, that's a touchdown. He almost had another interception. There were a few plays that, Shedeur could improve on. But these guys were just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Shedeur Sanders, I forget the award, but player of the week already. And, I was saying that maybe, he's within the top, at worst, he's in the top 6 in terms of quarterback play in this conference. How can you not say he's just right there? He's not right there. How could you not say he's right there with Caleb Williams, with Drake May, with those guys, right? He elevated the rest of this team And man, if he keeps playing like that throughout the year, I think it's going to be hard for him to come back for his senior year, right? I'm hoping he will be because, his dad's the coach, his brother's here too, right? We'll just have to see. But he's going to break every single season and single game passing record for this school. Set it going into this year. But I think I predicted something around like 3,600 yards passing and like, 32 TDs or 30 TDs, something like that. Uh, Man, I am definitely on the under with that, and I need to readjust. Travis Hunter, I didn't really know what to expect with how much he was going to be targeted. But man, when we were when we were airing out the football, he was so clutch. Tied with Jimmy Horn for most receptions on the team, 11, 119 yards, long of 43. And I mean, the what reminded me so much of going back and watching that Celebration Bowl game was that, Shedeur really went to Travis in the clutch in that game last year. And that was the same case here on so many of these long third downs. He's hitting Travis Hunter, over the middle, and he's making difficult catches. The ball placement just pinpointed. And then on that 3rd and 17 on the game winning drive in which Dylan Edwards hit that 4th and 2 pass, took it all the way out for the touchdown. Shedeur Sanders made a big time poised throw, and Travis Hunter came down with an amazing catch, an amazing clutch catch. These guys were poised. They got better as the moment got bigger, both of them. And so it's going to be interesting if they continue to play like this, put the team on their back, really make these big time game breaking plays every game. Might we see the unprecedented? Might we see the 1% happen where these two might tie for the Heisman for the Heisman Trophy? Could we see it? Because that with the voting, it's weighted based on like you get a certain amount of points for first place votes, second place votes, third place, and so on. So it's as close to as mathematically impossible as we could get. But could we possibly see it? I mean, I'm not putting anything past this team. Everything that we've seen so far has been unprecedented. It has been breaking the norm. It's been going against the grain. So, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you had to choose one or the other, right now, who would you go with? Man, right now, I'm saying both of them. I'm saying both of them. Give both of them the Heisman Trophy. We got an MVP on defense and at wide receiver. We got an MVP at quarterback, but we don't win this game without them putting on those elite performances, along with guys like Jimmy Horn, Dylan Edwards. That offensive line really shut some haters up. We got we got some room to grow, and that's what's just crazy about all this is that this is just the baseline, for the team's performance, and I would expect we're going to see Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter put up even better games this year. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, I really appreciate making these videos. Hit that like on the way out, and that's going to help push this out to other college football fans, Prime fans, Buffs fans, all that. And as always, let's go Buffs. Whoops. There we go. Now I hit the button. Let's go